Well, it looks like we've made it to the end of the year once again, and it's that time where we need to do a little cleanup in our courses. So today I'm going to talk to you real quick about archiving your classes in Google Classroom and what this will do for removing students that are in there, and also where the information will be saved once you archive them into once you archive your classroom into your Google Drive. So pretty easy setup. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you take a look here on my screen, you'll see that I have a couple classes here. One of the classes I'm going to do is my XYZ course. If I click on those three dots that are available for me, it gives me the option to archive. So once again, what this does is this takes all of my students out of the classes that they're currently in. So that way I can either use this class next year or I can use the information from there as well. So when I click on archive, it gives me the question here and asks me, is this something I really want to do? And my students won't be able to make any edits or anything like that. So your students probably are out of Google Classroom already. And so once I'm ready, I can go ahead and click on archive. Oh, real quick, all files will remain in Google Drive. So that's a pretty big thing right there. So all your files that you've created, all those things will be in your Google Drive. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So once I click on archive, I can now go to my menu buttons up here at the very top corner of the screen. And when I click on that, my class menu, you'll see all these different classes that I have, all the classes that I'm enrolled in, and then at the very bottom, you'll see the words archive classes. Now I have a couple of archive classes that I've used in the past as well, and this is how I can get to them. There's my XYZ course. You see there are now 0 students in that course, but if I click on that, I'm still able to get to that. And so if I want to go into the classwork or go to people or things like that, I can still see the things that are in there. Click on those three dots. I can copy the link to that course and put it off inside of another course, or I can click on that course and view the materials that I have in there as well, just in case I want to use them all over again. So that is where my archive courses live. So as you can see inside of my archive courses, I have my Google Classroom here that's archived. There's this little folder right here. If I click on this, this will actually open the actual Google Classroom folder that's inside of my Google Drive. And that's where all my stuff lives. So when I click on it, it's going to take me to everything that was in there. Now, as you can see, there's nothing in here, but all of your assignments, whether it be like Google Drawings, PDFs, things like that that you have put in here or you've pushed out to kids, this is where that will live for you. And so once again, I'm back at my classroom. Like I said, I can go in there, retrieve all those archive courses that are available for me, and use that for the next year. Okay, if you have any questions, be sure to give us a shout, and y'all have a great summer.